All right. Get the collab cam back. All right, we're now streaming. Life is good again. Sort of. Sort of. All right, guys. Sorry about all this. We're having a weird night. Rusty, I got you back on stream, buddy.
Outrageous. This was my big night.
This was your big night.
I was finally running the big boy stream and yeah, I sunk like a rock.
Well, you've run it a couple times before. I mean, it's not like this was your first time, right? I mean, we've been doing this for a little while. We've
this
been
was going to
doing
be
this.
my big this was going to be my big hip hop Cena debut, right?
It was gonna be. It was gonna be
Let's see
that.
here.
Yeah, yeah. It was gonna be that. Okay, I'm gonna
All
try and
right.
see if I can get let on to the main account.
Nice. What's up, Dylan? Can y'all hear me? Once in the chat if you can hear me. We're on our Alpha 1.0 system, the
Right. Yep.
original.
Hey, we're back. We're
We
back.
got video. We got Rusty in the chat. We got Rusty doing polls tonight. I know exactly what this passenger seat feels like, Lee.
Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome. Well,
So
hey all,
Lee,
thanks for playing along with us tonight. Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Well, let me
Go ahead.
just elephant in the room. Lee got so excited in Royal Rumble that he self-bladed. He decided to give himself the old blade to the forehead. And
Wow.
just in honor of that vicious ladder match,
Is
I
that what
was playing the
happened?
part. I was playing the part of Kevin Owens. Lee was playing the part of Cody, and he took one to the forehead. And just you know,
Yeah. The funny thing is the conversation that you and I had right before is like, man, I'm glad you're streaming so I don't have to be on camera tonight.
uh,
Whoopsie doodles. All right, so I'm not seeing the community manager respond here, which is okay. If we can get him back here in a second, great. If not, then we're gonna have to sign on my account, and you're gonna have to show me how to run Cena, and we're gonna have to start all over again. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. What's up, Slim Numbers? Hey, by the way, follow Slim Numbers on YouTube. Got a YouTube channel out there as a unofficial content creator. So
nice. Who is it?
Slim Numbers.
Awesome, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Lee, somebody earlier today wrote me a what does DM stand for? Digital message? Direct?
Direct message typically, but digital works as
Well,
well.
okay, they actually it wasn't a DM. They tagged me. They did an
Okay.
at. They at mentioned me and said, when you and Lee tell us to do the forum feedback contests,
Yeah.
they actually listen. They actually, and here's proof. And he screenshotted, he won the Hall of Fame JBL giveaway from our weekend contest walkthrough, and our prompting telling him to log on and give his feedback about the contest. So Hall of Fame
Nice.
JBL, totally free to a member of the community, all because he did what you told him to do.
Crazy. Well, that's awesome. I mean,
Yeah,
congrats, man. Congrats, big time.
it was Vinny 2K was the winner. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but
Well,
that's who the winner was. Big time.
D- Dylan Toxic Mafia says, sounds like I should actually listen to Rusty. Yeah,
Right?
good
I
things
think
happen when
Dylan.
you can actually hear Rusty.
Well, yeah, right. So,
Just
okay, I
messing.
have to get all set up
Just,
here.
just messing. Shots fired. Shots
All right.
fired.
So,
All right.
Cena is super easy, and I can walk you through that with the easiest of setups.
With the greatest of ease. Okay, well let me get. I'm almost there. Hold on.
I'm drinking a liquid IV tonight. It's supposed to be twice the hydration of water. How's that possible?
I
How could adding something to water give you twice the hydration of water?
That sounds like a what? That sounds interesting. But all right, let me bring us over to the live screen. Make sure you're on there too. You are. Okay. All right, I'm gonna
Are we
set
good?
us up for a video. You ready?
Yeah,
Here
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
comes.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we are doing attempt number two. Why are we doing attempt number two, Rusty? What's going on up in
Oh,
here?
to a TikToker, you don't stop. A TikToker, you don't stop. Because it's hip hop scene. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Right?
Did you just say
Take
to the
two. It's the
TikTok and you don't
remix.
stop?
Well, that was the beginning of a 90s hip hop song called I Wanna
Oh.
You
Whoa,
Up.
whoa,
I won't say.
whoa. Pause. You up.
Uh,
Pause. Pause,
it
pause.
was by a group called Color Me Bad. So you can Google that on your own. I Want You Up by Color Me Bad, and you'll get
Wow.
the missing word in that because it's 90s R&B night. We're feeling kind of freaky deaky on the mainstream as we power rate, as we power rate hip hop Cena.
Well, we are going to power rate him now, and thank you guys for coming back in after all the oopsie doopsies here. But, Rusty, I have not even seen, I haven't even seen this Flava Flav Vanilla Ice, Marky Mark, Two Live Crew, Kid and Play, Wannabe, John Cena. I haven't even looked at him yet in the game. You did our stuff on him. And now I'm having to drive suddenly. So you're gonna have to tell me how to do this. So how do I run him? I think you did the
Yeah,
diving leg drop, right? What else?
yeah, he's a monster, Lee. You're going to start with your black MP move, the diving leg drop. That's
Okay.
a 1 MP, sir. That means it requires no MP trainers for this. So we are going after the diving leg drop. The Emerald Flosion is going to be
Okay.
our set up the board, and then we are going to pow 5 knuckle shuffle like the real
Okay.
Cena. Now, this is a move damage setup. And you
Okay.
might be thinking, but we're in a gym damage meta. We're in a gym damage meta. Hip Hop Cena is in a whole new meta. He's in a whole nother meta. Okay.
Okay.
So my entourage suggestion, you can
Okay.
upgrade it if you'd like,
Okay.
is Showboat Bailey for 100% green move damage.
Okay. You're
And
gonna
then
have to go
it's
slow boat for me. I got her. Okay.
yeah. Go over to previous because I bet you someone this
I'm not
week
on the
has
candy store. I'm on my account.
oh
That's
okay.
why I said we're gonna have to
Well,
do
Doink, since you
this.
have Doink there, it's
Okay.
Doink. He's what, 75% to green move damage as well, and another 75% to green, is it green gems that he does? He's
No,
something
it's
wild.
green and then it's green moves and then green finisher. So the
Finisher.
green finisher
Green
is going to
fin, that's what
get
it
lots
was.
of it. But yeah. Anyway,
Yes.
keep going. Keep going. We got
And
this.
then I've got Acro Ron Killings, Acro R Truth.
What? Acro or
Acro,
truth?
yeah.
Okay, got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the old gold DiBiase, Hall of Fame Ted.
Hall of Fame Ted. Okay.
Now
I
you
could also do
notice,
Nightheart, but okay, hold on. Gotta
yeah, you
find.
could do Neidhart. You could do Neidhart for sure, and you. It's I tried to put the lowest bar entourage that I could, like the free
Okay.
to play, Lucky Ducky entourage. Now you could definitely eat a handful of sour Skittles and pick whichever one you think's better. You're gonna do 100%
I could do
move.
what?
I'm just interacting with the chat. You can then you want to do your best move damage strap, whichever that is. I mean,
Well,
we're doing
we'll do
100%
100.
gym damage
Yeah.
to gym, so I'm guessing 100% is going to work.
Yeah, we'll do
Now,
100% move damage with double Fury 2 and a green double takedown move, the 200% green move gem or move damage, right?
yeah, so you can use takedown twos with definitely you want the green takedown metal. If you have a Fury 2 with the 200% green, use it. I don't know that it necessarily matters, but move damage is what we're going for here, right?
Okay, and then we go in
Um,
for a chic plate.
well, see, if you think that's going to lower his readiness, no. If you
Okay.
want to run it without it and see, try without it and just see what he can do.
Okay. All
And
right.
then
So
if it's
any
not
plates at all?
enough,
Just no plates then?
yeah, I would just do no plate. I
Okay.
would just do no. I mean, you can put a Sheik on there and watch what it does, but let's try no Sheik and see what it does.
Okay. Chic or no chic? Almost a yeet
Go
or no
against
yeet
this.
situation?
Go against a 6-star gold Big Papa Pump
Big Pop. Okay, I was up against Sami
or
Zayn, but
Sammy. No, that's fine. Either
okay.
one.
All right.
Just go against a gold opponent because you're at silver. So let's demonstrate that.
Okay. I am demonstrationing that monstrosity. All right. John Cena, hip hop hustler. We got him. Okay, so this is a 1 MP move. So this means that, like, it doesn't even matter if it's 99 MP or not, right? Because we're just going to drop this and he's always going to be ready, no matter
Yep.
what.
Yep.
Dang.
And
Dang.
if for some reason you don't want to run that 1 MP move and you want to like
Oh,
juice the board up a little more in boss battle, you can run the sub, that STFU,
wow.
because that's going to leave you multis. If you want to move into a sub gem set, you can. But yeah, and now watch this. What is it saying on the board?
Well,
What's it
he's
saying?
already down to 32 million, and this says
Right,
84 million.
84.
So he's already done at least 30 million at this point. 84, so that's at least 110. And I mean, this is like the most basic, no chic
Plus
plate,
the
nothing.
44 green, plus the 44 green gems.
Plus the 44 green gems. Yeah.
So if you
Dang.
have a buzzard plate and you want to run that on him, or if you have no, because like for boss battle, you're gonna want that extra damage. You're gonna want that green
Wow.
sub move to leave those multis, and then maybe throw a Sheik or a Mercy, the buzzard plate. But like he doesn't need it.
He
He
doesn't
don't
need
need
it.
it. He doesn't need
And
MP trainers.
he doesn't. And you could straight up use a prop and just keep getting him going as much as you possibly want. So he's
Mhm.
already, I mean, that's the power rating right there. We don't always need to hit the hardest. We just need to see what can he hit with the least amount of things. But I haven't seen him yet. I haven't even got to touch this guy. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna put some MC Hammer pants on and my chic plate,
Dun,
and
dun, dun, dun,
then
dun, 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 can't touch
touch
this.
this. Yeah.
So, in case you're young and don't know this, MC Hammer was like a prolific hip hop dancer and singer.
Oh
Um,
yeah. He had his own cartoon show where he had magic sneakers that were musical. It was
he
great.
was a bat boy for the Oakland A's, and he got his start dancing outside the stadium in Oakland Coliseum. And a record producer saw him as a dancer and like started recruiting him for the entertainment industry because he was just a bat boy on the field.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're at 95. So I mean the chic plate basically added, another 10-ish million in the mix. So that's, once the 99 MP is gone, that's basically what you're going to do.
Yeah.
We can shift a few things to get the finisher itself higher, and of course, we can simulate using a prop because these candy store accounts, none of them have props. None of us understand why we don't have props, but none of us have props, unless they came about through accidental means. So we can just kind of prop him real quick and see things. I don't think, Rusty, is there any plates on the ultimate that would buff the move at all? The move damage?
No, but the buzzard plate is
Oh,
gonna,
whoa, wait a
as
second
you
here.
hit,
Sorry.
well, the all heart plate would, if you run the sub first, right? So you can run the sub, you can run the Naomi plate, you can run the acolyte plate. There's a lot of things you can do if you switch out the black MP move for a sub.
Okay. So, Rusty, did you realize you told me Hall of Fame Ted? You realize he was black moves? So we were not actually getting everything
Yeah,
he
yeah,
needed
yeah.
out of
I said the
that.
wrong. I said the wrong thing. I just didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're
totally
gonna
wrong.
we're gonna put Neidhart on there instead. Not Hall of Fame Neidhart, but the one that they just gave. I think they gave him out to everybody, right? So
Yeah, yeah. Powerhouse.
Yeah.
He was a free claim this week or last week. Three star or whatever. 4 star.
Yeah, so even with the wrong trainer on there, he was still hitting that. So let's see it one more
That's
time,
how
and then
you
we'll
know
do
it's
the
a
power rating.
genuine. That's how you know it's a rusty loadout. If you got one wrong entourage, you're like, why is he there? Ah, to get you thinking.
Oh, oh, I see you now. Okay, so that was another. So he's down to 32 million. So we've done 33-ish million, and now we're at 100. So he does easily 130 million,
Easy with
easily,
no belt. You could
nothing
take
at
the
all.
strap off of him. You could literally you could pull him tonight. One of the guys in our faction pulled him tonight.
Yeah.
Like you could run him at 5 star and like do what most people can do at 6.
Right. Goodness. All right. Well, dang. I mean, that's all we really need to see from him, and we are, running a hair bit behind on this. So, but I am just curious in the 99 MP realm, or if you want to use props, because again, it's a 1 MP move that loads everything. So you could just bring 5 black props in the mix. But so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit the move, and that's going to do 23 million right there, right? So he's at 34. Now I'm going to hit the black move and buff him up again. He's going to be gone. I mean, it's not even a question mark. He's going to be down to 10 million here once I hit
Yeah.
this. So
Cena
this
is
is
in the
now hitting
next
for
meta.
13 million. Yeah.
Cena's in 7 star platinum or something. He's out there.
Yeah, and now we're doing 168 million, but that doesn't count the 60 million we've already done by hitting the Emerald Flosion twice. It
Oof.
doesn't count anything we did with the diving leg drop. Period. Like this, just like it. So this is a 200 plus million build, and really the rarest thing we have on here is the Sheik plate. Like period. That's it. So yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Holy
And
cats and boots is all I gotta
and the
say.
and the Sheik wasn't even essential. So that's why it's like
No, no, I mean it
insane.
helped for sure, but all right, let me see it
Cena
again. You could,
Cena is like a bazooka that's ready right out of the package.
he's a bazooka that's ready right out
Just
of the
ready to
package.
right out of the box. Nothing needed.
Nice. Nothing needed, just ready to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Should I turn off video? Can we turn off my video for the power rating or
No,
not?
you're
Can you
fine.
fit us?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I got us. I just gotta set it. I get it back to old settings here real quick.
Well, since we're back to our old ways, I got a piece of pizza here. I'm gonna start to eat right.
All right. So this is going to go quick because this is, yeah, dang. All right, so character rating. So for 5 points for S plus tier, if is what we call it here, be equal to 100% or more of the current meta's top end damage. The current meta's top end damage is 60 million. That's going to change as it gets closer to, the whatever's next, 7 star, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. It's the start of top end damage. So can he do more than 60 million? He can easily, and I'm just going to type this in here, easily hit 200 million. No, that's not fair. Easily hit 130 million.
Right. Right.
No tricks. So he's a 5. He's a big old 5 there. Speed, at least 2 of the following are true. MP charges equal to or lesser than 6. I mean, it's equal to or lesser than friggin' 1, because you only need 1 move to get started. So, yes, he is equal to or lesser than 6. Recycles flawlessly, that is true, because, again, it's a 1 MP charge move. And animations are quick, resulting in a win under 45 seconds. I mean, honestly, you could just hit the black move, hit the finisher, and you'd be done if you needed to. But you can hit all 3 moves, and it's still going to happen in 45 seconds or less. All right, let's talk readiness. Rusty, you're going to be back on polls again tonight. It's been a little while, but
So there is a lightning poll live right now for speed. I
oh,
added a little levity to the chat in case you're
oh,
watching on YouTube and can't see it. I wrote
nice.
speed. Is he a 5, 5, or a 5? And right now, 5 is winning with 100% of the votes. There's no way to end a poll. I can't even. I can only report it. I don't want to report my poll. So
Yeah, don't report your poll. You'll be fine. I got
okay,
to explain what it is anyway. So here's the deal.
nice.
Readiness. For a 5, character would need to only use 0 or 1 special things, which would be a plate, a gear, a moment, a rare trainer, etc. For a 4, we'd need 2 special things. For a 3, 3 special things. But again, the Sheik plate is maybe possibly the only rare thing, if that's considered rare by the community at all now, because everything else was pretty basic trainers, ones that are highly, highly available. So I'm going to say we got to turn it over to the community and let
Lightning
them
poll is
vote.
live for readiness. Vote at the top of the chat. Click the number and then click the word vote.
All right. Well, what would you rate him as, Rusty? Well, we don't want to unduly influence the votes, but we'll see. Baby Ice voted a 6. I didn't know that was one of our options.
Yeah, I mean, we so our truth was the freebie collector contest. Nineheart was free this week. Um, Bailey, Showboat Bailey, has been free many times and is in the key pools. And then Doink the Clown, who is free as they come. There was no, maybe you don't have 100% move damage strap. Maybe.
Yeah, but those are
Um,
pretty common now too. I mean, I'm not saying everybody has one, but it's not hard to get them anymore like they used to be. Oh, 100% voted 5.
does it matter if he's
Wow.
new gen or because just like, is there a technician 100% strap or is it going to have to be a new
It would
gen
have to be a
tech?
new gen tech. So
So that
that
may
maybe does make it
be,
rarer.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe on the midweek prize wall or something like that. But yeah, if you got Cena, I don't know that you need a strap. I don't know that you need 100% strap either.
That's
Just
true. So it doesn't even matter. Now, okay, so for versatility, this is where we are going to see something because I saw in chat, okay, well if it's basically move damage, then that means boss isn't going to be good for it. And you had some thoughts on that. What were your thoughts?
okay. So he's still doing 44 green gems. If you switch out his black MP charge move and put on the green sub move, so sub turn one, you're gonna put out, what was it, 16, I think, gem multi gems on the board. And so yeah, the boss we had this past weekend, green plus multis, he would have been a boss destroyer. So you don't have to
Okay.
use a move damage strap. You could use your 100% gem strap and your multis and your greens and your buzzard plate, and you can still get the gem damage out of him. It's just the lightning, the two click, I mean, that's not going to happen in boss, right?
Okay.
So
Well, then that sounds good to me, but we still need to turn it over to the community. So while you're setting up the lightning poll, here's what a 5 is.
what was
Character is
life?
good in all 3 of the main modes: feud, boss, and showdown. I'll talk fast then. For a
Sorry.
4, characters usable, competitively usable in feud, boss, or showdown, any 2 of them. And for a 3, characters competitively usable in 1, feud, boss, or showdown. Maybe a sleeper, occasionally a boss. Okay, I think I said it fast enough that people, they got the idea. They got the idea. So you're saying you would use him in boss battle? You think he's a boss battle
Absolutely.
character?
Absolutely, because the sub is not going to stick, right? So you're going to just instantly lay down those multis and charge your green moves. That's going to be just as good as like Jacob Fatu, what he does with the blue sub move.
Right.
Um, I mean, he has other move sets as well, Lee, that we didn't really explore. Let me
That's
pull up
true. Did you do that? And you did the
his.
breakdown, although we kind of did a little different, like damage in the '90s thing. But did you do other move sets with that?
I did not. I just showed, hey, I want to show you top end damage, which I normally don't make a video featuring that, but it's so early in the week. No other content creator has done anything like this yet. And my mind is blown. I just want to show the community immediately. So I like raced to put out his top end damage. There's a full, on the portal, there's a full Merrick's preview and a full DJ preview on his, what do you call that? His portal listing, superstar guide. So
Okay. Okay. There you go. That'll work. Well, Rusty,
that
he's
sounds.
tracking to be a 25 out of 25, but here's where the rubber meets the road. he would need to get a 5 on Entourage, and his Entourage ability is
Oh
a
gosh.
trainer ability. Yellow gems do 50% more damage, and purple moves start with 2 more MP. What do you think about that trainer
Okay,
ability?
I think we need to pump the brakes because I
Oh,
think we already have an established score
oh, we do.
for that criteria of a different color combination.
Okay,
The Charlotte Flair cycle, if you will, where they're dealing, is it 2 MP of one and then 50% of another? And I
okay.
thought we did it for there was a
Was
couple
it
recently
Charlotte?
that did that.
Because
Naomi has the same ability as
okay,
well.
yep. Well, they are both fours then.
Yeah,
They are both
there's.
fours.
I mean, we can we can double
So
check in game, but I'm pretty sure that we said the 50% to a color plus 2 MP of a varying color is just the cycle we're going to lock in.
okay, well then that's what it is.
Does the
I can't
chat
spell.
remember?
I
Does
can't
Baby
spell
Ice remember?
precedent. Is that how you spell precedent? Did I actually
P
get it
R
right?
E C E D E N T. Precedent.
Okay. Well, then I actually spelled it right, but well, that makes Hip Hop John a 24 out of 25. Oh no, I didn't spell it that way. I spelled it wrong. I put precedent. El
Like it
Presidente.
precedes. There's
Yeah.
a preceding action before action.
Okay, well, Google didn't correct me, so I thought I had it right. But either way, he is a 24 out of 25. And my goodness, that is, yeah, talk about move damage being back. That is like the new top end. Him and Zombie Bailey are the move damage monsters, and it's not even close. So, yeah, Rusty, take us out on this one. What do we think? What do you think? Are you hoping to get him this month?
Am I hoping? I mean, gosh, am I hoping to get him? I'm debating, honestly debating.
Oh
Do I
no.
save my UCC currency for him?
Okay.
Um, if I don't get him, right?
Okay.
Well, let me just say this. Last thing before we go, um, there is a move set that lays the top row of Snowfall and turns
Okay.
the whole board multis. And then his next move is a multi boost. Multis increased by 5. So
Oh.
boss battle is no question. Like there's not even
Oh.
a question about boss battle. He'll do the throwback, right? It's 942k. Choose a 5x1 area, making a snowfall gems, modify all gems float in a multi-gem strength of 8 when broken by you, and then deal, what is it, 1.2 million damage and destroy 5 of this. So it destroys itself, turns to multis, and then the photo bomb, you hit it 775k damage, increase strength to your multis by 5. So then it's basically like the Miz. He's got a move set like the Miz, almost
Dang.
exactly. So,
Okay.
so that's good. That's
Wow.
good. All
Well,
right. So that's
he's definitely great.
yeah. That's just the last thing I want to say is like we didn't omit like he can do damage so many different ways. If you're not a move damage person, don't think this score is move damage only, because I
Right.
guarantee you we could have gotten the same score doing that snowfall multi set just like we did with the Miz. So that's all I got for this one.
Well, I hope your hip hop hustles are beautiful and bright, and I hope you all get hip hop John Cena. But at least if you get him, you know you got something special, like really special. So that's it for this one. We're gonna do another power rating, and then I got some polls. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll see you on the next one, friends. Bye. Oh, that's the logo. Hold on. Now that's the intro. Woo! All right. In a very similar fashion, I need to get Seth set back up. So, Rusty, you asked me to entertain the troops. I got to call you to entertain the troops for a few now.
Yeah. Let me just tell you, Hip Hop Cena, the previews that were done for him by other content creators are very thorough. So don't allow my tunnel vision that also affected Lee's power rating, how he ran him tonight. Don't like test him for yourself. Watch that Merrick's stream. I mean, the Merrick's preview. Watch the DJ Anon ZT preview that's on the. I can't remember what this thing's called. Superstar Guide on the portal. I'm literally looking at it, and it doesn't say what it is called anywhere on it. Um, Also, as we think about these power ratings, friends, um, if you weren't on stream at the top of the hour, top of the 8 o'clock hour with us, we announced that the prize wall pricing on the brand new Seth plate, that price is here to stay this weekend. So make that a goal of yours to claim that plate. Also, the gear, the Seth gear, that is its normal price. So there won't be any price adjustments to that. And we're going to have a fun weekend doing Showdown and trying to claim that stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to show it to you tonight because of a little bit of a curveball with our software, our streaming software tonight. Other than that, Lee, are you going to make me a believer in Seth Rollins? Because have never been a Seth Rollins guy. Let's see if you can convert
that's
me.
true.
Let's see if you can convert me tonight to a Seth Rollins guy.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Here we go. I'm gonna hit the intro, and I'll convince you. I believe. I believe. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and I'm here with a broken friggin' eye to show you. It's not actually broken, it just hurts a lot. To show you Seth Rollins, the radical revolutionary.
It's very punk rock.
Yeah, so I cannot look at him and not think Chris Angel mind freak. I don't know. Do you get that vibe? Is there any? I mean, do you see anything other than Squall from Final Fantasy VIII or Chris Angel?
I think, yeah. I mean, I don't like Seth Rollins. First of all, this just to me says avoid, stay away, scary Uncle Gary, if you know what I mean. Like this whole outfit, this whole vibe. He's wearing a bearskin rug as a jacket, got his chest hair exposed, has a heart icon. He just looks like he's heading for some of those parties where you put your keys in a fishbowl at the end of the night. You know.
There was so many things in there I want to pick apart, but dang. Dang.
Now,
on that note,
I'm a notorious Seth Rollins hater. So let's see if Lee can make yes, Zoolander 2. That is a great way to put it. That is a much more complimentary way to put it.
I figured out actually. I mean, Chris Angel obviously was the inspiration for this too. But have you ever seen the movie Burt Wonderstone? It was Michael Scott from The Office and Jim Carrey. And Jim Carrey's like this magician that looks... I mean, he looks like Jim Carrey from that movie. So there you go. All right, well, I'm going to stop talking about that. So if you've seen our videos, you know that I personally would have liked this model to be on AJ Styles or anybody because we already have an Acrobat New Gen Seth. But... I think I'm going to make you a believer here. We are on my CC account, not the Candy Store account. So Russell Brand lookalike here, Platinum Patrick, is gonna not hit as hard. We'll have to do some mental math to make sure it happens. But here's the other things that we want to take into account. One, I don't have the moment unlocked on my account, so there is a moment. Two, okay. We don't have the Seth Rollins gear on this account. And three, we don't have the Seth Rollins plate. And I know. I'm like, guys, we could just wait. You know, we could power rate him next week. But here's the thing. I already hit enough damage with this guy before all that I'm just going to tell you that those things are icing on the friggin' cake, or freaking cake in this place. Yes, Showtime Chemo, we didn't need a third Acro Seth, but whatever. I'm not going to argue or complain anymore about what is. I'm just going to acknowledge it is what it is. So here's how we're going to run him. And I'm going to run him the Whaley and not Whaley version so you can see the difference. But it's going to be the 7 MP 450 splash. Steal damage. Choose a 7x1 area to make into 1-turn countdown gems that will make 5 random gems into multiplied gems of strength 3. Not super impressive yet, but we'll get there. The 7 MP belly to back suplex, deal damage, choose 5 gems to make into blue gems, and a reversal. If you get stunned, you deal damage, increase your blue gem damage by 147% for 2 turns. Then we've got the super kick. Deal damage, make 34 multiplied gems into black. So you are primarily hitting black. The other moves don't quite work together with this one, so there's not one where you can make them blue, because the pedigree that turns gems blue is your color turn gem build, which is also not bad. Don't get me wrong, it just doesn't have the upward momentum on this one. So this is the whale version, and I'm going to scale it back. Don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you guys you got to have all of these to get there, but this was already loaded, and so I'm going to run with it. So we're going to need Mr. Woods to get black moves start with 4 more MP, and yes, that does mean he needs a prop or a top line build, because I just want to show you the damage, and then I'm going to scale it back and back and back and back from there. Sherry. Otherwise, you put Damian Priest right here, and you're good to go. And then the other Acro New Gen, Seth Rollins, and Uncle Howdy. So yes, this is the Whaley Wonka version if we're talking Professor's world here. 100% gem damage strap, a Z plate, and the blue Royal Rumble plate. So that's like everything except for his new plate and gear and moment, which means he can still hit harder than all of this, right? He can still do it. But all you got to do is swap out Damian Priest, Judgment Day version, and you're starting loaded turn 1, and you can do some things. So I just got to show it this way, and then we'll scale it back. All right, so we're going to put down the countdown gems on the bottom row. There we go. Retro Rhea. Yeah, he does look like Retro Rhea, kind of. Then we're going to lay these down. You're going to make 5 gems into blue gems. But since they're countdowns, you know what you got to do. You got to do a match. You got to do a 5 match. There's a lot of stuff right here that could turn against me. I think that'll work. I think that'll work right there. Okay. Hopefully I won't. Gosh dang. Okay, but I cascaded, but I didn't fatally cascade. So now the whole board is full of times 10s, and we're going to hit the finisher, or actually not even the finisher, it's just the blue move. All those time 10s are going to break. Then we're going to drop the blue gems. And what do we get? 52 million. So that's 110. All right, with the proper upgrade to gold, the trainers hit and ride, all that, would be about 105, 110 million. So that's a good start. That's a good start. What do you think, Rusty? Are you a believer yet?
I don't know. It just seems like okay. Here's my thing. As with all of our power ratings, we'll adjust some of these trainers. I still need to see more because, like, take the Royal Rumble plates got to come off.
Done.
You know,
Already there.
Maybe I don't because you don't have the plate. I was gonna say maybe the new black deal a black move, increase your black gem damage. I think that would be great because I think a lot of people are going to be able to get that this weekend, and it won't be a rare thing. Also, reminder: Damian Priest now does +2 MP and +2 multis. So he's
at gold. You got to get
right,
him to 6 gold though. So that is the trick here. That is the trick.
Okay. We may have to boost some of our entourage members for our content accounts so that we can show like full entourage strength. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they'll say that that's the benefit of being able to use the candy store account, but
I'll just level them up myself. I'll start doing some tours. Go play that
start.
Backlash tour.
There you go. All right, so same build but more reasonable. So we've got Wood still. Now we got Damian Priest with black moves. Start with two more, so that's going to start him loaded turn one in all generations. It'll be fine. And then
Nice.
right now it's just increased multi-gem strength by one. I'm leaving Seth on there, the other new gen Seth, just to give him a little bit of a boost that way. And then we've got
Yeah.
Zombie Gunther because I can't do black gems do 40% plus multi with because that's CM Punk, Zombie CM Punk, I think. So that's super super rare. And so this is one more rare thing overall, and I took off the Royal Rumble plate. The Z plate we've already pretty much decided is not a rare thing. And keep in mind, his gear will give you 100% more gem damage if you get the gear, which we're going to talk about again, the prize wall. And the moment, which seems to be somewhat accessible. Like if I haven't had a lot of time in the game this week, but it looks like if you win the blitz one time, you get it. Like you just got to have a bunch of people at 6-star silver that you probably don't have at 6-star silver, right? Am I reading that the right way, Rusty?
Yeah, you are. It's the people that they're giving away free each week. So you have a lot of time. You have your Master
You have the
Manager
whole month.
contest. You have your
Yeah.
talent ups. There's no race to do it.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. So it seems like the moment won't even count as a rare thing, basically. All right, so then we're going to hit that same old shuffle side kick there. It's not going to blow up all the other stuff. So now you're talking 24 million. So those rare things, they do add up. They do add up. So let's just round that to 25. You double it. Plus, if your trainers are gold, they would have done more. Like Zombie Gunther would have hit more blue damage, etc. So you're talking 50 million. It's decent.
So
50 million.
to me, this is he's an A tier superstar because you can put the best stuff on the A tiers and get them to hit like S, but if you don't have it, the A tiers fall. I mean, it
Right.
feels like that's kind of the model, if
Yep.
you will, right? That they're like,
They're all
okay,
Voltrons.
we want to give you decent stuff, but we also want to give you some incentive to you know add pieces to them and
Yeah.
make them better.
Right, right. I think that's the way it is. And Showtime Chemo, we don't have the plate on this account yet. There's some vacationing happening that we can't
Yeah.
control, and it is what it is. And then somebody, I lost it as it scrolled up, said that what about his gear? I thought his gear only did 50% to blue, but if you look in game, it does say gems do 100% more damage. Zandal has the gear and has confirmed for us that gems do 100% more damage with that. So keep in mind, that was 50 million, no moment, no his plate, and no his gear. So I can't say he's going to be easily over 60 million, and that would be a lot of things to keep adding, right? But the reality is, if you have the Whaley things, you can get Seth to hit around 125 million with everything. We have to do a little bit of math because we're not on the gold account. If you don't have his Whaley things, he does about 50 million. So you're going to hit somewhere in that range between 50 and 125 million, depending on how many parts of the Voltron you've got. So,
I think those parts are very accessible to play to win this weekend.
I would agree.
More so than most A tiers parts.
Yep.
So
Yep.
take note, friends. Don't turn the game off this weekend and feel like everything's out of reach. I think you really could get this stuff.
Yep. I do too. And especially because this radical revolutionary prize wall, is this the right one here?
That's right, with the pretty mountains.
Pretty, I know, I love the 90s graphics. So Rusty has confirmed for us that these two prices were not correct, but they are going to let them stand. They were
Oh,
not
the
correct.
gear price was correct. The gear price was correct. It's
Okay.
just the plate. but both
just the
are,
plate.
yeah.
Yeah. So that means we really can't consider either of these two things rare, because the Hell in the Cell gear is, I mean, like, is what Rusty was saying is if you are in a decent faction and you just do all of your tours this weekend, you should be able to get at least that. And you might also be able to get the time to get radical plate as well. And so that's 100%. That's 200% more damage. So if we did 50 million, that will get you to 60 million. And I don't think that those are going to be considered rare now based on this.
Right.
So I mean, do you think that's fair? Am I
I
am
think
I
it's
looking
very
at that
fair.
wrong?
I think it's very fair because I'm not sure you're even going to have to spend to get the plate because if you have the CSS to do the tours, you get 1650 medallions. So let's say you don't have all the CSS. Let's say you get 1200. So you're halfway
Right.
to the plate. And then I think the showdown, it's baked into the showdown milestones. You're going to get another 1200. So
Yeah.
the plate is free, my friends. If you play, you got to play the game though. So
Yeah. You got to play the game.
I
So
love it. Patrick says, very pretty attainable. That's a good way to
very
put it.
obtainable. Yes. So here's my quandary. So on the rare things scale, we've scaled him back to one rare thing, which is Seth Leonardo. That's the trainer. I mean, everybody else should have the other three pretty well. Maybe you don't have Damian Priest Judgment Day, but he's been pretty obtainable for the last few months. Gunther was given out free, and you could get him to 6-star gold for playing. You could easily get him into the 6-star realm by playing. 6-star gold was a stretch, but still, you could pretty well get him up. And by the way, Gunther would help out a little bit more if this account had him at 6-star gold. So that's one rare thing. Here's something I have to ask, though. So I can do the math in my head very quickly. You can confirm it all for me. But if the gear and plate are not considered rare, I've never done this before, but if we go over to the sheet and I flip over to Seth Rollins, I don't know if I need to put him as a 4 or a 5 for the first time. Because this is not as cut and dry as this always is for the power. So,
Got to vote.
Rusty, I think we got to do a vote. We've got
Gotta
to do a
vote.
vote. Yeah. So here's the vote. If you say he's a 5, that would mean that my math is correct, and he will hit right at, little over 60 million with gear, with plate, and with Seth Leonardo, the one rare thing he's going to have on there. So
What do we
if you
call this
think that's true,
category? Strength? Power?
this is power. Yeah, we put power.
Power?
Strength, damage would probably be a better
Yeah.
overall, but power. Yeah.
And we're really only voting 5 or 4.
We're only voting 5 or 4. Yeah. So
All right.
if you vote 4, that means you think my math is off, or you don't think that the gear and plate are as accessible, or basically free to play as we're
Lightning
saying
poll
they
is
are.
live. I think even if you are free to play, you will acquire, if you play, at least the plate this weekend.
Yeah.
I really believe that. I really do.
Yep. Yep. This is the only way for us to be fair. Yes, somebody said all that for just 60 million, but this is how we're being fair. Like, this is being fair to the community by putting into your hands,
Right.
giving you the voice,
Yeah.
you the decision on this.
Also, yes, someone said all that for 60 million. Yes, this is what
Yes.
A tier superstars require. This
Yep.
is what Tiffany Stratton required. This is
Yep.
what, the Dudley, Bubba Ray Dudley. I mean,
Double
not,
Ray Bubbly.
Devon. Devon is the A tier. Devon required the Bubba plate and the Devon plate and the moment and the strap. So it's like, yes, that's what A tiers. Literally one vote. It like one vote separates 4 and 5.
Wow.
I think we have to just power read them with no plate. Assumedly, I don't know. I mean, I think I bet everyone on the
community
stream
voted
will get the
5.
plate.
Yeah.
No, you're
So
right. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, the
When
community
vo-
voted 5. So
I misread. I thought 4-1. I was like, well, this is
no,
embarrassing.
no, community voted 5. Community voted 5. Now, the next one is cut and dry for me nicely. It's speed. And so for a 5, at least 2 of the following need to be true. MP charges equal to or lesser than 6. They're not. There's 7 MP moves. Moves recycle flawlessly, they do, and or animations are quick, resulting in a win under 45 seconds. The precedent for this would be tie goes to the runner, so to speak, that when you have to do a countdown, when you have to do a 5 match, things like that, one, it's not guaranteed to be as quick, but two, if you cascade, you screw up the cycle, so it moves to a 4. So just giving it away, but it's going to be a 4, because at least 2 of the following are true. MP charges 7 or less, yes. Recycle flawlessly, yes. Animations are quick, yes, depending on cascade. But again, the other 2 things are true. You should win under 60 seconds, but it's going to depend on your cascade. So that's going to be a 4. Whoops.
He's starting to remind me more and more of The Miz.
Yeah?
I don't know. Is that a fair comparison?
I mean, yeah, if you get some things, The Miz is super great, and then same there. So,
but the cascade risk never goes away.
Cascade risk never goes away. That's right. That is the trick. And also, shout out to JD Nash, who's on the sheet now. JD Nash manages that main landing page that is so useful, and big thanks there for that. All right, so now we're on readiness. So readiness means that a character needs special things. Like how many things do they need to get to their top end damage? Now we're just talking about the 60 million damage. His readiness can tank, and you can get him up to 110 million damage, like easily. But what we're talking about is to hit that 60 million damage, what did he need? At least Seth Leonardo, and then again, you have the option on voting on, okay, does that mean that the gear and the plate are rare? You can add Sherry, a midline bonus, Uncle Howdy, Seth Leonardo, plate, gear, and moment, and he can go through the roof. But again, it doesn't take all that just to hit 60 million. That just makes him hit in the 120-ish million range. So it's in your hands. A 5 means he needs 0 to 1 special things. A 4 needs 2 special things. A 3 needs 3, and a 2 needs 4. So that's up to you, Rusty. I'm pitching it your way.
Lightning poll is live, and let me just say this: if you protest that power score, this is your place to vote in your protest. If you're saying no, he shouldn't have gotten a 5, then you say, well, the reason why is because Seth Leonardo, or the calculation of the new black plate. So now you say that's 2 things. He goes down to 4, right? Or if you get, so there is a place to quote protest and to adjust the score. And I think readiness is where you do it. I think based on the disagreement in the chat from the people that voted for on power, readiness is how you adjust that. Is that fair to say, Lee?
I think that's fair.
David Bowie from Labyrinth. That's the inspiration for this. Someone just said it, and then I totally agree. Big love. 198138. Who just ate a large pepperoni pizza.
Whoa.
He did. He told me in chat that he just finished a pepperoni pizza. Which I'm also eating a pepperoni pizza. So we got pizza pals tonight. Big love.
I didn't eat the pizza, but I got some Domino's right here that I've been. When you were driving the stream, that's what I was trying to do was eat. So we're all pizza.
Domino's right here.
Oh, look at you!
Tonight's stream sponsored by Domino's. Sponsor of Champions Chat.
Wow, I wish. I'll take it. I'll take it. My mom worked for Domino's for a number of years, so I used to eat Domino's pizza a lot. So
you're a loyalist.
Yeah. All right, so here's the next one. It's versatility. Versatility means for a 5, the character would need to be competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown. And pretty much everybody has special gems now, so that doesn't matter. For a 4, character would need to be competitively usable in 2 out of the 3 of feud, boss, and or showdown. And for a 3, character is competitively usable in 1 feud, boss, or showdown, but may occasionally be a sleeper for boss. So Rusty, go ahead and put up the poll, and then tell me Tell me why. What do you think about David Bowie, Chris Mike, Freak Angel, Jim Carrey, Seth
Hang on,
Rollins?
what is the category? We were talking dominoes in the chat.
It's versatility. Versatility.
Okay, versatility is coming here. I misspelled it, but we're gonna.
That's
Okay,
fine.
there.
Versatility,
Autocorrected.
we know what you mean. We know what you mean.
Versatility lightning poll is live. Lee, are there any modes that you would not want to take Shady Uncle Gary into?
Shady Uncle Gary. Wow.
Like, did you see where I pinned? He is the stepdad you never wanted. Like this version of Seth. The
Wow.
hair, the chest hair. He probably drives like a T-top Thunderbird, something like that. Midlife crisis.
He
Seth.
reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite's uncle if he had a little bit
Uncle
longer
Rico.
hair. Uncle
Uncle
Rico, that's
Rico.
right. What were we saying?
Are there any modes? Because the versatility score's plummeting right now, Lee. You better vie for it if you think.
Uh-oh. I don't think he'll do good in Showdown. I think he'll do fine in Boss, and it just depends on Feud as long as he doesn't cascade. But when he hits, he's going to hit hard. So, personally, I would be in the 4-ish range, but I
How about
respect a 3. That's what the community says.
He's a
That's
one-trick pony. Is that what it? What is it? Just feud? Quick feuds? Is that what I'm thinking?
No, I mean, I don't know. Boss multi plus black will do really good with boss battle, but
That's a rare combo. Black and multi is not because like it comes up in Gemmania quite a bit, and I
yeah,
usually struggle with that combo.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Well, the community has voted and spoken, and he is a 3. So,
Seth. This is the Seth that goes for smokes and never returns, Zendel says. Oh my
trying to laugh
gosh.
like Seth. All right,
I'm
his last
joking.
element to the power rating is his entourage ability, which is a trainer. Moves that generate countdown gems will create 4 more countdown gems.
Ooh.
Blue gems do 40% more damage. So moves that
Oh.
generate countdown create 4 more. Blue gems do 40% more damage. So if that's
So
a
he's kind of like
5,
yeah, he's kind of like Solo Sokoa
a little
in one
bit, except
sense,
for Solo's a coach. So
right?
Solo's
Right.
ability as a coach is more rare, more important. I don't know. I don't want to comment
Right.
yet, but yeah, he is very similar in that regard. So for a 5, essential trainer coaching ability that you want to like have on everybody you possibly can that needs that type of gym. For a 4, he'd be widely used, and it helps the characters reach their full potential. For a 3, it'd be a niche trainer coaching ability. You're not really going to use it that much, but it's going to be valuable when you need it. And for a 2, trainer or coaching ability offers something if you are missing other trainers and coaches that could do the job better, basically.
Right. I'm
Ike
getting the
Kurgan
poll
says
ready.
the 4 countdown gems is the ability of King of Kings Triple H.
Which is a
So,
paid character.
which is a ongoingly paid character. You
Lightning
always
poll
have
is
to do that.
live.
So,
Lightning poll is live.
yeah.
I mean, okay, so 4 countdown gems, to my knowledge, would really help. What, Butch? Maybe we haven't
Ooh,
tested Butch.
like old,
Um,
like a brawling Butch.
yeah, like Butch. He's only turning countdowns to like red, so he has more. I mean, I don't. There's got to be somebody coming out in the future that we're gonna go crazy for, but I don't know who that is. It's not Ghostbuster Cena. I tested him, and it's not. He's still in like 35 million damage at 6 gold,
Yeah.
unless
I
I
don't
did
have
something way
Twitch
over that.
app. Just real quick before the poll ends, we rated Solo as a 4 for his entourage ability.
Oh, okay.
So
But see, with Solo, you can take 6 MP any color because he's a coach, right?
right,
So, or 8
right.
MP if you stack those trainer. I mean, so you can use them on anybody. Seth is cutting into your MP. He's not giving you MP, which I always say if you're a trainer, I want at least 2 MP if you're going
Yeah,
to get a 5 from me.
yeah.
3 unanimously, Lee.
Well, So then we've got a score of
Well, it
6,
can be lower than 4. It
10,
can't. It can be lower.
19.
See, let me just say this: it can't be lower than 4. It can be
Yeah, I can.
because he's
Because he's
taking away an MP opportunity.
right.
So
He's a
he's
trainer, Solo
not
as a coach.
right. Yeah. So
Yeah,
they don't. It's not an even comparison because you're going to have to choose: do I run Mello or Seth?
right.
Do I run 4 MP or 0 MP and make a bunch of countdowns? So yeah, so that's a high price to pay to get. We do not have a OP countdown gym superstar. We just don't.
Yeah,
So until we do, then maybe Seth's stock rises in the next MLC. We don't know.
right. Well, so that puts him as a 19 out of 25, which means he's tied with JD McDonough. He's
Very
one
fair.
below DX Shawn Michaels Army,
Oof.
one below Solo Sokoa, tied with Best There Ever Will Be striker Brett, tied with Solo
Very
Sokoa, the
fair.
purple version with Drip,
Very fair.
and would be, well, let me move this over here, would be better than Tongaloa, that's for sure, but a little bit worse
Yeah.
than Cowboy Bob. So there you
Oh,
go.
gosh, to me that feels very fair. Um,
Better than Final Boss Rock.
Disagree. I love it. I
Seth
think,
over Final Boss Rock.
yeah. I mean, I think as an A tier superstar, this is the correct power rating because we don't want to deceive the community into thinking when they earn this Seth that they're going to have his moment unlocked and maxed in his plate and his gear and 150% gym strap and Uncle Howdy and share because they most
Right,
of the community will not have all of that ready to put on him. And so if we vote these A tier guys 25s, 20s, 22s, right? They're going to boo us out of the building and say, "This is terrible. I don't have any of this stuff.
right.
You totally duped me, Champions Chat. You duped
Whoa,
me."
whoa.
So we've got to be honest and provide this kind of even what can feel harsh, a harsh score, a low score. Somebody's got to get a low score if this thing is fair and
Yeah,
accurate,
which I
right?
think it is. I think it is.
Totally
So,
agree. I'm still not
well,
high on Seth. I'm still not a Seth guy.
I didn't convince you.
If he would have
Well,
broke 20, you might have had me, but he didn't. You were
yeah,
right on the line. You were right
he's
there.
right there, just so close. Well,
Yeah, I
that
just don't
does
want anybody
mean
mad
that
at us.
the superior acro new gen era Seth Rollins poster in the game. The fact that there are multiple of those blows my mind. The superior one is still Seth Rollins Leonardo, who is a perfect 25 out of 25. Chris Angel Mind Freak Radical Revolutionary 19 out of
Yeah,
25.
I
So
think that's right. I think
yeah,
that's right. I would stand by
you got
this
it right.
score. I would
Yeah.
stand by this score.
I would too. I agree. I think the community's got it right. Well, Rusty, take us out on this video then.
Every Friday night, we're going to be in we're going to be online on Twitch. I was going to say we're going to be in your house, but I was
We'll
like, no,
be
no,
in
no.
your house.
We'll go
How'd you
back away
get
from
in
that.
there?
Remember when it was called WWF in your
In
house?
your
Remember when
house?
that
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah. I know. I got the reference.
we won't be in your house. We might be on your mobile device. Join us in the chat so that you can cast your vote, so you can lift your voice, and so that you can help us get these power ratings right. And can I just tell you, friends, it's never fun to like give a person a lower score. Like that doesn't. I take even as a outspoken Seth Rollins detractor, I take no pleasure in seeing that score tonight. But I think you got it right. So
I think we
we'll
did
see you
too.
next time, friends.
All right. Bye. All right. Rusty, I was going to ask you to do this earlier, but Are you okay if we cut a quick video about the midweek prize wall
Yeah,
before we do my polls? Because
yeah, I think so. Sure,
I think the community needs to hear it, and we need to make a video so that other
it's
people can
true.
see it. So, not just
Truth.
trying to make videos left and right. I just,
Well,
whatever.
we need more
We
content.
need
We need content.
content. I know. I
We
can't
gotta
make
have
it
it.
through the week anymore. So,
Content is a never-ending. Yeah, it's a
hamster wheel.
never-ending task. So,
It's a
and
never-ending
so this pizza too has been never-ending
story.
for me tonight.
Well, that's good. Hope you're not lactose intolerant. Hitting the video. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we got a prize wall, as we often do. It's the weekend Seth Rollins Radical Revolutionary Showdown prize wall, but there's something special about this prize wall, Rusty. What is going on? What is happening?
Well, Lee, the other day we were talking and we said, we haven't had in a while? We haven't had a good oopsie. Well, this
Uh-huh.
weekend, friends, we got a good oopsie.
Oh,
They brand new, this is the debut weekend for this plate. It says time to get radical. Is that the name of the plate? The plate is when you deal black move, you charge your black gems by 50%. Is that right?
yeah. Yeah, you got it.
All right. But the price on this thing, I mean, this is like used car salesman price. 20
Act
it's
now.
yeah, 2,400 medallions. We have confirmed this was the incorrect price. This is the
Oh,
oopsie.
oh.
If you do the tour, if you go and you have all the CSS and you do all the tours, you get 1,650 medallions.
Oh.
You are almost to that plate. Let's say you want to put the game up for the rest of the weekend, there's a $20 offer for 1,000 medallions on the portal. You
Wow.
can just grab the plate and go to bed early. Or you can
Or
play Showdown, play your brains out this weekend, like we're all going to do. And I bet you that plate comes free to you. That gear doesn't seem like that high of a reach either compared to the
no.
25K strap or the 15K strap. Lee's going to tell you more about those straps in a minute, but like
Yeah.
we just power rated Seth. He needs this stuff. Okay, you're gonna be playing
Fair.
hard, and you're gonna be acquiring this Seth either this month or in the coming months. You're gonna want to have these pieces so that he hits a lot harder and can do a lot more things for you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Well, Rusty, did you say that they confirmed that this was an oopsie, but they're going to stand by it? We've said
Yeah,
that
the
so many times
price
this
the
video.
price on the plate was
Or
an
tonight.
oopsie. Yeah, the
Okay.
gear was as intended, so that's just a very
Really?
generous offer on the gear. So
Yeah,
right on. Yeah,
especially because it says right here it's 100% blue gem damage, but in the game itself it actually says all color gem damage, which I hope
yeah, I think that's
stays.
right.
I'm pretty sure that's
That's
right.
what, and that's
So
what the blog said too. So
yeah,
I think we're right. I think the
I
blog
hope
and
so.
the in game is right. Yeah.
Yeah, let's leave it there, right? Let's just make sure. So, you also have on this prize wall a 6-star bronze Radical Revolutionary Seth for 60K prize wall
Don't do that.
medallions.
Don't do that.
But here's
Don't
why
take
you
that.
shouldn't do that.
You're
Because look at
you're gonna
these.
get Seth. You're gonna get Seth this month. Don't
You're
take that.
you should, yeah,
Don't
right,
do not take that Seth. Okay. Sorry. Somebody out
right.
there is like, oh, I'm gonna take Seth. No, do
No,
not.
don't
Do
do
not.
it. I mean, unless
Do not.
But
Do
here's
not.
why.
There's no
Because
unless. Do not take that Seth for 60K medallions. Do not take the plate and the gear and the strap and another plate if you can. So much better.
Well, you know what, John Rubin? Do not tell me what I can and cannot do when I rock, because this also feels like an oopsie. We got 15K. By the way, if you don't know who that is, look up John Rubin, early 2000s rapper. The song Do Not. It's amazing. All right, 15K. But look at this. It says 150% gem damage for Seth Rollins Radical
Yeah,
Revolutionary
that's the
for
one you want.
15K. But
Yeah,
look at this
it's
25K one. What is this? What is this? It's a
terrible
random
pricing.
one. And
It's
it
terrible
doesn't even have
pricing.
150%, or it's got
No,
100% gem damage. Maybe.
it may be one
You're going to
of
get an
8.
extra turn boost if you buy this one.
No, well, that would be terrible.
Yeah.
Um,
So that's got to
15%.
be a mistake. They must have flipped
No,
those.
no, I think that's
Why would that be
they've done
intentional?
that. They've done that in recent contests, and I don't know why. It's a red herring. It's a boon. Do not pick that strap. The
Okay.
25K strap, you have a 1 in 8 chance of it being kind of good, which is the
Yeah.
100% gems. With the one right next to it is
You
only
have 100%
15K.
chance.
And you have a 1 of 1 odds. I would take those odds in any casino in the world.
Right.
100% chance of winning? Yes.
Every day, all day. Yes. All right. So let's say you get 10K of the currency, the midweek prize medallions. I would say the Hell in the Cell and gear and the time to get radical plate are up there. If you
Yeah.
get in the 20K range, I would definitely consider that strap. That would certainly help. But you know what else is on here? The Devil's Yeet.
Ooh,
20K for the
wait.
Devil's Drip and 30K for the Yeet. If you don't know, the Yeet plate
Yeah.
makes like 6 characters super powerful and like another
It's so
5 to
good.
10 very powerful. Like,
It's the best thing on the prize wall. And if
oh
you
yeah.
don't have a Yeet plate yet, it's the same way we used to hype up the Piper plate, the Piper's
Yeah.
power. You
Yeah.
gotta have you just take another one
Just get
if
it.
you
Just take
can.
one. Right.
I don't know. Would you
Let's
take if you
see.
get to 30, would you take a Yeet over all the Seth accoutrement?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I really, yeah, probably, but I really like the gear. Like, I love the Dusty Rhodes gear. That was my Dusty. I grew up with polka dot Dusty, so
Yeah.
ooh, but yeah, the Devil's Yeet combo, 50K prize wall medallions. But if you could get those, that is a powerful combination, friends.
That's
So,
what you should take instead of the Seth poster. Do not
oh
take the
yeah,
Seth poster for that
yeah.
price.
Yeah, you can make 2 versions of Kevin Nash top tier with those 2 plates. So I mean that's all I'm
Yeah.
saying, right? But
Yep.
that Seth plate, it's the slim numbers said it's never going to be that cheap again. That's a clear oopsie. It's been admitted as an oopsie. So
Yeah.
then you
Never.
got these other plates. I would not take the Valkyrie's Crest over the Yeet at
Not
all.
for that
I would
price.
not take the Buzzard's Beak over the Devil's Drip unless you just got a
No.
bunch of them.
Nope.
The Devil's Rabbit Hole. Yeah, the Devil's Rabbit Hole.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa.
watch it there, son.
Gather round, children. We're going to warn you of the devil's rabbit hole.
You put your finger in there and it bites it off. Wow, what the heck? Anyway, I would. I mean, those are fine. The pig plate and the rabbit hole plate, they're okay. Neither are game breaking. Now the Thomas chest. If you don't have one, but you do have Julius Creed, that is arguably up there with the
Yeah.
Yeet plate. But
Yeah, for
if you've
sure.
got more than one of these Tama chests, you don't really need it for anybody else right
Or
now.
your
So
dragon, your zombie dragon you did.
I
That was
do. I have
wild.
one on my zombie dragon now.
Totally
Yes.
wild.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got shards. JBL, very good. Very, 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 very good. We
If you're
pirated
that close to
him.
JBL, take those shards. I mean, if you
Yeah.
are knocking at the door, you've already gone this far.
Knocking on
Yeah.
the devil's rabbit hole.
No.
Then we've got the
Yeah.
Rod Simmons Hall of Fame. Another one. If you can get him for that, I would go for it. If you can get William Regal for those shards, that would be top tier incredible.
You don't need
Either
him.
Seth
You
or
don't need
Punk,
him.
they're fine and they're
Pass.
good.
I don't have no Regal.
Um,
You don't need no Regal.
you don't need no stinking Regal. And then
I
you
don't have
basically
Regal
got
gear.
Econ, as Goldie would say, strap parts, blah, blah, blah. Nothing
Econ.
else in there is like super, super good. If you're close on Bianca Glamour EST, she's going to be required this month a couple times. So yeah, that'd be okay. But that's basically it. But I mean, this basically comes down to if you can get the Devil's Yeet, that's number one. Hell in a Cell, Time to Get Radical, that's definitely like 1A, 1B between those. Definitely go for this 150% strap if you've got it. I wouldn't really go for the Radical Revolutionary unless you're just trying to get the 24 hour. I mean, I don't think you're going to get that. You're not going to get that number of medallions in the first 24 hours anyway. So, yeah, unless you're spending.
I mean, yeah, somebody might.
Somebody might.
Uncle Moneybags there.
Rich Uncle Moneybags. Well, I'm gonna do some polls before we end out this night, but that's what we think of the prize wall, and that's what we just want to make sure everybody spreads the word on the oopsie that they're making good on here, so that everybody can get that plate for way less than it was ever planned to be. So, any
Yeah,
other
I thought
thoughts
the
before we
Team
go?
Scobly. Yeah,
Yeah,
the big thing is shout out to Team Scopely for letting it ride. And I know they probably did not mean to do that, but to ensure fairness to the community and to let everyone have a chance to get it, that's a stand up move. And
big
super,
prop.
super appreciative of it.
I agree. I agree. So, all right. Well, that's it for this video. Share this with your friends. They need to hear about it, and they need to hear about it quick. So I'm going to put this video out tonight and ask that you share it in all your faction chats and get some people talking about it. So that's it for this one, friends. We're going to see you on some polls here in just a minute. Bye. Ty, the oopsie is that the time to get Radical Plate was not meant to be 2,400. It was meant to be 24,000, like that price range right there. And it's like way too cheap, but they're gonna leave it. And Rusty says they did intend for Seth's gear to be 5,000, but that
Yeah,
seems cheap. And
that's
then this
cool.
is another oopsie here. I mean, I think so. Is that the 150% gym damage strap for Seth Rollins is 15K, or you can spend 25K for one that has absolute garbage odds on
That's fool's
nothing.
gold. Don't do
Yeah,
that. That is iron pyrite, friends. Do not buy that.
that's right. That's right. All right, I'm gonna load my phone actually here. Did you know,
So I,
Rusty? Oh, good.
yeah, no, I didn't know. No,
No,
good.
no, you
Good.
don't know. You keep talking because it'll be good for when we start the video anyway. So
Oh, I was just gonna say, our friend hip designer. Yeah, our friend hip designer asked how to make powerhouse Rick Steiner hit harder, and I was
oh
like, man, that is a total Cerzoro question.
yeah,
That is
the
like
answer is
because he would
don't.
live for he would spend all weekend
Oh
tinkering
yeah,
with a build a best build. Yeah, so for sure. I mean, I don't know. And is it Rick? I'm assuming it's Rick because you said
it's
triple
Slick
green.
Rick.
So
It's Slick Rick.
no,
Yeah.
no, it's Rick. It's the dog faced gremlin, right? Rick Steiner.
What?
So I don't know if he can hit. Yeah, Rick's powerhouse Rick Steiner triple
Oh,
green build. He's
oh,
saying, how can it hit harder than just the
oh.
green move set?
Gotcha.
Is there a way to trick him out? So
Not
because he's in
especially.
case Lee, I mean, I don't know if you know this. It happened to me in the 6 gold loot. Steiner is a kind of a common fuse up. He's one that a lot of the
Right.
community are getting at gold. So I got him
Yeah.
at gold. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think he hits what he hits, and that's what it gets. But
If
I
there's a
don't really.
way, Cerzoro will figure it out though. Shout
That's
out to
right.
Cerzoro. Big damage.
Big damage. Well, for our last trick, I'm gonna do some polls, and I got some fun to say here. So I'm gonna hit the intro, and then we're gonna do it. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat. We're live on Twitch with about 56 of our very, very best friends who suffered through and still came back after we had some technical glitches and some things tonight. But you know what, Rusty? You know what's interesting about this loot right here in front of me? I don't even
uh,
have Liv yet. I don't know if she's in there. I still don't even. I haven't claimed my last shards for Liv because I haven't been able to play
oh,
the last
yeah, yeah,
couple
yeah.
days.
I don't know if she's in there or not. She's in the MLC loot,
Oh,
but I don't know if
that's
she's in the
interesting.
weekend. Yeah, I don't know if she's in the
Yeah.
weekend.
Well, there is a 6-star gold hip hop John Cena, which Rusty just power rated for us. There's a radical revolutionary Seth plus gear. OTC, I have him, but that would, oh my goodness, that would be some good stuff. Muda's in this loot, but here's the real one, Rusty. You know who my white whale is in the game currently?
Well, it's not Hall of Fame Shawn Michaels because that's who you got last
Last
week,
week.
and I
That's
lost
right.
my gob. No, it's Relentless KO, isn't it? Is that who
Oh
it is?
yeah, I don't have Relentless KO. I can't get Relentless KO. Relentless KO runs from me. So yeah, I can't get him. There's also 85,000 medallions, which would be freaking crazy. William Regal, there's a few people in there. So I guessed because I hadn't seen the loot yet. I guessed that Liv would be in here, but apparently, well, there's a Liv, not the one I need. But
Yeah, I don't think
yeah.
I think she's only in that the MLC, the 69 coin for a mega.
Okay. Well, I might consider that. But all right. So two things, Rusty. I'm going to let you decide. Do I do the free claim or the UCC bonus claim or the 40 pull first, and then yeah, we put up a poll. Is Lee going to get
Oh yeah.
anything new, or I don't know, whatever, however you want to do that one. It's always fun because people can't really use their channel points on this channel for anything else. So yeah.
So if I were you, I would just do my two coins first and just get them
I
out of the
don't.
way. But that's my style,
I
you
haven't
know.
gone on the portal yet. All I
Oh
did
yeah,
was
there's
so I just have
okay.
a bonus. So I'll do that later. But I have a bonus and a 40. So you want me to do the claim first?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. 6-star gold John Cena. What? No, it's Sammy Uso shards. That's Sammy Uso shards. But that was a tech. So that's a precursor that I'm gonna get 6-star gold John Cena right here. Ready? Click. Click. Boom. Oh, I did not get Seth plus gear. I can tell you right now, I did not get Seth plus gear. Ah, well. Can you guys hear the air getting let out of the tires sound?
Okay, here's the I'm allowing extra channel points. I'm allowing a 5 minute duration on the vote. Here we go. The the poll is live. It says at the end of the polls, Lee will. The first vote option is smile big. The second is cry hard. So will Lee smile big or cry hard tonight, folks? Vote. I think you can vote. You can boost your voting with channel points. I don't know what we would ever use channel points for on any other setting. So lock them in right now. 65% of the community is saying Lee will cry hard, but the smile big, they're starting to cast their votes for you, Lee.
Nice. All right. Well, let's hope I get Hip Hop Hustler because that would just make everything spicy, spicy, spicy. Footers in Sydney says, serious question. I rewatch a lot of videos in my downtime. Thank you for that, by the way. That certainly helps us out a lot. And a lot of people are check out the comments. A lot of people are complaining and throwing out wrestlers' names that. What the heck just happened?
Did it freeze again?
No, that was me. I clicked away from the window and it paused.
Oh,
But
okay.
sorry, I
It,
was clicking while I was reading the text over here and.
oh, I'll read it. You do the clicks and I'll read it for you, Lee. So
Okay.
Footers in Sydney's asking. So he watches a lot of content videos. He reads the comments. He adds
Oh, your
comments,
dog's
and he's
Sammy.
wondering what does it take to get a new superstar in game? Like, what does it actually? For example, if we wanted to see Joe Hendry in the
Oh,
game, right? Or if we wanted to see Penta, right? Or if we
right.
wanted to see a legend like Legion of Doom, right? So
Okay.
they're wondering what's the process. What's the process for a superstar? What's the approval process or
Wrong
creative, et cetera,
Seth.
et cetera?
Okay, so first off, Rusty and I can say we do have access to some info for just because we're hold on. Hold oh dang. I thought that was gonna go 6 gold and I got really whoa whoa for a second there. But we do get involved in some conversations, but we are by no means in those
No,
conversations. But
not at
I
all.
can tell you a few things I know for sure on there. One is it all comes down to WWE. WWE has to approve
Right,
every character that goes into this game. They literally have to approve the look and the like
right.
sign off on them. Like Becky Goat, there's a great example. Becky Goat was originally Big Time Bex when they were releasing her, and WWE asked them to change to Goat or something else. I don't know if it was specifically Goat, but
Interesting.
they asked them to change that because they were, I don't know, for whatever reason they weren't willing anymore to call her Big Time Bex. Maybe just the timing. So it's licensing for one.
Interesting.
For two, even if they get the licensing, like we'll assume Penta's going to be in the game eventually. Like you
That'd be
got to
cool.
figure this isn't like that other top rated WWE mobile game where all you got to do is throw a picture and call it a new character. Like, this legitimately takes months for them to create models, especially if
3D
they're
models,
creating it
yeah.
from scratch. So, like, Penta would legitimately probably be in the game in a couple months, but certainly can't be like, oh, he debuted and then boom, they're there. And then you got characters like, hey, there's a Liv. It was the wrong one. She was free, but then you got characters like Legion of Doom, or Demolition, or others who are even in like some legal battles with WWE. So they just
Yeah.
can't. They just can't put them
You
in.
have to, yeah, that's a good way to say it, Lee. Is you got to be in good standing. I think
Oh,
with
that's yeah,
with the company, you got to be in good standing, and not every person that work, like any company, right? Not in, any
right.
every person that worked there is still in. Maybe they didn't leave on the right terms. Maybe they didn't. We don't know. Every story's different, but we definitely want to see as many superstars in the game as everyone else in the community. We get excited about that
Oh
still.
yeah,
It's never not been exciting to watch a Monday night before the new MLC and see who is coming in the game this month. Like, I still love that. It's still one of the most exciting things.
yeah. No, I get you, footers, and I appreciate that. That's not a bad idea. But hopefully we started addressing it here. You know what I'm not paying attention to is the fact that my pulls have sucked. So this
Oh
better
no,
be.
you need a distraction. You need a good distraction because I we've broken 1,000 channel points on and the vote is about to be final. At the end of
Oh,
the polls, Lee will smile big.
oh,
53% was the final vote. Cry hard with over 1,000 channel points on both. Yeah.
oh well.
Platinum Patrick was your big giver. He gave
Oh.
813 channel points to Smile Big. So
Well, thank you, Platinum Patrick. I appreciate somebody being on my side because these polls so far are not on my side. These are ouchies. These are big ouch. Come on, go 6 silver new. Free tier. Free tier, free tier. Dang you. All right, 8 more. 3 of them are guaranteed, so I've got to assume that 3 of them are going to be shards of Seth. Ooh, dang, 2 free tiers in a row. Ooh. Well, the good news is I'll get some medallions out of the, like bonus milestones for doing some pulls.
mine were so bad. My pulls were so bad. I recorded them and then I'm like, I don't think the community wants to see this. I'm low energy about
Oh, come
it.
on. Come on, go new.
And
Go new.
it's not like I was mad. I wasn't salty, but it just wasn't it's just kind of a bummer. It's just a bummer to watch.
Go
I
6 gold.
rewatched it.
Dang it.
Seth Rollins, you got him.
I got a Seth Rollins. Oh. All right, last chance before we go with just shards. I don't know. I think the community might want to see it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. You want
I'm
to see
so
Rusty
bummed.
cry on video, guys?
I didn't cry. That's the thing. Is like I was just numb, right? So it's just like, oh,
Oh.
well, these weren't very good.
Oh.
45.
Gumsy
Okay.
pulled new Seth at 5 star gold. Nice. I did
I'm
not.
glad to know someone out there has because I sure did not. And
Yeah.
I love a premium showdown way more than I should. I love it way more than I should.
Way more than you should. Dang. I
Yeah.
literally didn't get a fuse out of this. I got
Right.
75. I got about 155 shards of Seth Rollins. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Brutal. Brutal.
Dang.
Brutality.
Oh, fatality is right. Ugh.
Brutality. Brutality.
Brutality.
Brutality.
Ugh. Well,
Sorry.
that's okay. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, friends, and hopefully you learned something along the way, because you certainly didn't get to see any smile out of it. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Rusty. You got anything to say before I hit the button?
No, I just equally miserable with my polls this weekend. So
Gotcha.
this is why we're fools for pools. And we even write it, right? Nothing feels better or worse.
Until it feels worse.
Yeah, yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So this is a feel bad.
It is. All
Uh,
right. Better luck next time. I'll see you guys on that video and hopefully with a 6-star gold hip hop Cena in the mix. Who knows? All right. We'll see you there. Bye.
all right.
You can't see. Stephen Randall, I'm glad I didn't get paid today. Yeah, this is your public service announcement. That maybe the polls aren't as oosy juicy as they should be right now. I don't know, but well, we had an interesting run, but that was the stream. Unless you got something else that you want to throw in the mix, Rusty.
That's all I got.
Yeah, me too.
That's all I got. Yeah,
Wow,
this
wow,
better
Kurgan, I,
than
I take that personally right now.
I. Yeah, which hurt less, the pulls
Oh,
or the
getting hit,
big
get
damage?
getting muzzle butted. Oh, good lord. I don't know. You have to ask me tomorrow when I feel both of them.
No doubt,
So
no doubt. Yeah, Platinum Patrick says it. Good luck to all on Showdown this weekend.
that's
Um,
right.
it looks like we'll be looking for DJ here in a few minutes. If we don't raid him, we encourage you to join him. You'll see his mobile alert go live in town hall announcements and the Gunther robot that so many of you have installed in your faction Discord. But you know what we haven't done in a while, Lee, is
What's that?
let's plug our content for a moment because
Okay.
we so rarely do it. I'm gonna put up some links. Please, friends, join our Discord. Join our like us on
Please like
well
us.
like us in
Please.
real life, please. And then subscribe to our YouTube. Let me put this right here. Join us in Discord, subscribe to our YouTube, and follow us on Twitch. What did Lee get? You're looking at it. Is it a blank screen? Because that's what we champions chat
Right.
kicked. Lee got kicked.
I got kicked.
Kicked.
Bam. Super kicked. Yeah,
So
that
yeah,
was
we've
not
pinned
my
it.
luck.
Okay, make sure our Discord is joinable on that link. I think it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we have 92 online and 667 total members on our Discord. So we want you to be part of the Champions Chat community, as well as we've recently broken 3K subscriptions on YouTube. And my
Yeah.
son, 8 years old, said, I bet you won't get to 4,000. So let's show
Oh.
my son that he
Oh.
doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything about the real world, and that you
Shots
guys
fired, little
will.
Rusty.
He reminds me of how many subscribers that Mr. Beast has all the time. And I'm like, we're not
That's
Mr. Beast.
that's fair. That's
What
a
in the
fair
world? He's like the
comparison.
top YouTuber in the world, son. Like, we're not Mr. Beast. No, we don't have a burger named after us at Zaxby's or anything like that. So,
Right.
yeah.
Dang. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah. That's right. Show him what's up. Show him his a little know nothing. So,
yeah. Well, I gotta go. I got up at 5:30 this morning and literally got onto the stream like what 2 minutes before we started, and so I haven't stopped yet today. So I'm gonna stop. I hope you guys have a good
sounds
weekend.
good.
Enjoy the Super Bowel movement, and yeah,
Super bowel movement.
that's what somebody said in the chat. I
Uh,
Kurgan said in chat. Super
well, you're
Bowel
not
movement
allowed
on
to
Sunday.
say. You have to say like the big game. You're
The
not allowed to
big
say
game.
the word. It's one of those words you can't say. So,
No, I Kurgan. It doesn't count if you unsubscribe and resubscribe. And that's a game we just don't want to play. Like you forget, you like click what babe, and then you're just gone. No, no, no. Yeah, subscribe to
yeah.
Goldie too. The chat things are broken for that Platinum
Oh,
Patrick.
we
But
can't tag the exclamation point. We can't do that
well, I
anymore.
don't know. DJ's just did, but Goldie's is broken apparently. So
Yeah,
it's
I
a
don't
bad kid
know.
steal.
There, she may have requested. I don't know. Yeah, or
Oh, Professor's is broken. So it's basically just DJ. DJ's is working.
he fixed
Oh,
it.
Merrick's is working. Don't forget Benny
DJ
Smanja and
is
Sir Zorro.
DJs are really sharp with Twitch, so he may have adjusted, hit, fixed his or something. I don't know.
Who knows? Well, Goldie's usually the one that fixes them for the rest of us, but she's not
She
got
fixed
hers fixed
ours.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she fixed ours, thankfully.
Well, anyway, all right. We're gonna end the stream now. We appreciate you, friends. Have a good night, and find DJ when he comes live. Bye.